Okay, so this is Will Woods here with Timberwood Scale Models, a channel dedicated to the art of plastic scale modeling. So what I'm here to talk about today is the completion of the Airfix 1/48 scale Hawker Hurricane Mark 1. I started this kit back on March 8th, 2025. I finally finished it April 8th, 2025. And so it isn't always a deal, like it doesn't take exactly 1 month to complete the model. There's some days where I get a little more done than others. Um, there could be outside influences that interfere with me continuing to build, and or internal, which is usually I get sidetracked or shiny objects or whatever the heck's going on. So a month for me is pretty darn good. Um, so like I say, I finished it April 8th, 2025. I bought this kit back on September 3rd, 2021. I ordered it online from Great Hobbies, um, which is for $42.99 at that time. They're an outfit that originated in Prince Edward Island. They have, I think, their main um, warehouse is there, but they have stores in Prince Edward Island, a couple in Ontario, and they have one in Edmonton, Alberta. So I built the aircraft out of the box, except for the decals. Um, the decals were ordered from Hanetz out of the United Kingdom. So I paid $6.66 at that time, which you take a look at the exchange, excuse me, and shipping out of the United Kingdom, it probably doubled the price. So it was probably 13 bucks Canadian. So overall for the kit, I used Tamiya paints uh, all the way around, except for the landing gear and some of the interior small parts. I used something new for the first time. So I used the AK markers. And wow, what a game changer that turned out to be. Really had a lot of fun with that. Great colors. The metallic, the aluminum color really worked out great for me. For the landing gear, I also use mainly Tamiya extra thin cement, and also their white bottle or the white cap cement, which is the old style, still with a brush. It's thicker. And I used Bob's CA glue. Uh, in other words, the super glue. Um, it was a fun build. I had no issues other than time it took me to build the darn thing. And again, that's got nothing to do with anything. It was just it was a fun build. The decals, I didn't notice till later that, especially on the, I believe it's the starboard side, there's a bit of a silvering going on there. Uh, I didn't, like I said, I didn't notice that till after I put the coat of uh, um, flat varnish on it. For the varnishes, I use Testors gloss to start with, and then I put the decals on, and then did some weathering, and I used the Tamiya Panaline Wash black and some Panaline Wash brown overall on the aircraft. But like I said, there appears to be some silvering. Um, the figure that I've got planted with it is from the Edward kit, the few, the double kit, because I had built Douglas Batter's Spitfire Mark One, and now I have the Hurricane Mark Two, which is um, Douglas Batter's aircraft. Uh, So with the, yeah, so that's basically it. I had a lot of fun putting that together. Um, I have an update on the Academy 1/72nd scale Spitfire Mark 14C that I was working on and pinged my landing gear strut. Don't know where the hell it went. Still haven't located it. I did send them a text a couple of months ago regarding this issue and haven't heard, or haven't email actually, not text, haven't heard back. Um, so what I ended up doing was I have a couple of kits here of the, I think it's a Revel kit. Um, yes, it is. It's an old Revel kit of 1/72nd scale TSG Harvard Mark IV. So I thought, wait a second here. So it looks like that may be a fit for that. So I'll have more information on that on a separate video once I get going on that. On a separate note also, I've put an order in for an Edward kit for the 148 scale Spitfire Mark IIA, and it's got Douglas Batters markings. So hold on, I'm going to end up with 3 of those. I do like my British / Canadian fighters, bombers. So what I did was I placed an order with an outfit out of the States, Sprue Brothers. So I ordered their 148 scale Mark IIA Spitfire, and the only reason I did that was I can't find it anywhere. So went with them. And so I ordered that. The kit itself, US dollars, $33.49. I also ordered, it's a weekend edition aircraft. So there'll be no mask or no photo etch with it. Just back to the basics, simple. But I did order the Edward mask that would go with that for $9.99 US for a total of $45.03 US. I got dinged for shipping. That's going to cost $19.32, which brings the total to US dollars $64.35. $64.35. So the total exchange I was paying there is $31.25. So the kit itself comes out to, the order comes out to $95.60. So took a bit of a hit there, but that's something to me that will be worth it. My goal is to have as many of Douglas Batters' kits or planes as I can, including the, I believe it was the Bulldog that he flew when he had his accident. Don't quote me on that. I'll give you some more information at a later date. So that's my story for today. In closing, this is Will Woods with Timberwood Scale Models. If you have enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up. That would be great. Hit the notification bell for updates and subscribe to the channel. It's free. I hope you have many great plastic modeling sessions in the weeks ahead, and we'll be talking to you soon.